Have you ever felt completely exhausted at the end of a day where you basically did nothing? It's such a confusing feeling, right? Well, today we're going to dig into exactly why that happens.
Just picture it. You've been home all day, nothing major on the to-do list, no big deadlines, no running around.
And yet, when evening rolls around, you are just wiped out. Your body feels heavy, your mind is kind of foggy, and you just can't, for the life of you, figure out why. Sound familiar? It's really baffling. I mean, you haven't done anything physically demanding, so where did all that energy possibly go? It's like your battery just drained itself while you weren't looking. Well, here's the thing. Your energy did drain away. It's just that it wasn't from the things we usually blame. There are these hidden forces, these invisible weights that are secretly at play. So our first big clue is this. Your mind can run an entire marathon even when your body is perfectly still on the couch. We tend to think that just because we're not moving, we're resting. But it's so important to realize that those two things, they're not the same thing at all. This is what's known as mental load. Think of your brain like a computer with dozens and dozens of tabs open. Even if you're only looking at one tab, all the others are still running in the background, slowing everything down and draining the battery. That's your mind with all those little worries, that bit of guilt about something, those thoughts that just loop over and over. It's a nonstop marathon for your brain. All right, next up is another one of these hidden energy vampires, the simple, quiet act of just waiting. We can call it standby mode. It's just like your phone. Even when the screen is off and it's just sitting there, it's still using power, right? It's on standby. Well, your mind does the exact same thing. And what does this waiting actually look like in real life? Oh, it's all the little things. It's waiting for the motivation to finally start that project. It's anxiously waiting for that important text message to come through. It's waiting to just feel better. Or putting things off, telling yourself, I'll deal with it tomorrow. Being stuck in that state of limbo is surprisingly draining. This brings us to a third, and maybe a more personal cause of exhaustion, the sheer energy it takes to hold on to all of our unfelt emotions. See, emotions we ignore don't just vanish into thin air. They get stored somewhere inside us, and holding them there takes work. Every single I'm fine you say when you're really not, every little disappointment you just brush aside, all that unspoken stress, it all adds up. It takes up so much space and energy, and eventually it just leaves you feeling completely exhausted. And finally, let's talk about the world we're all living in right now. Because our modern environment, well, it's a huge source of mental exhaustion all on its own. Even if you're just sitting on your couch, scrolling through your phone, your brain is working overtime. It's processing this relentless, nonstop stream of information. Endless notifications popping up, those super fast-paced short videos, just the constant background noise of life. It's a constant barrage of input for your brain to sort through. The source material I was looking at had this perfect metaphor for it. It's like eating nonstop snacks all day. You might feel full, but you're not actually nourished, are you? It's the same for your brain. It's constantly busy, constantly engaged, but in a way that just leads to fatigue, not any real sense of fulfillment. So, okay, understanding all these causes is one thing, but what on earth do we do about it? Well, the way forward isn't about pushing harder. It's actually about being a lot gentler with ourselves. And maybe the most important thing to remember is this. If you feel this kind of unexplained exhaustion, it is not a character flaw. It does not mean you are weak or lazy. It is a sign. It's a sign that your mind has been carrying an immense, invisible weight. The solution doesn't have to be some huge, dramatic life change. It can be as simple as this: a quiet walk. No destination in mind, no podcast playing, just moving your body and breathing. Or how about this? Just 10 minutes. That's it. Purposefully putting your phone down, maybe in another room, and just letting your mind disconnect from that fire hose of information. Giving your brain a real moment of silence. And maybe the most powerful thing of all is simply giving yourself permission to truly rest, without the guilt, without that voice in your head saying you should be doing something productive. That right there, that's the ultimate act of taking care of yourself. So, if there's one thought I can leave you with today, let it be this: your tiredness is not a failure. It's a message. It's a signal from your mind, from your body, from your heart, telling you that what you really need right now isn't more pressure. it's more kindness. And that is a message that is always worth listening to.